Well, welcome everybody. We got our first show back after a sabbatical.
A little hiatus. Yeah.
Very long hiatus.
About a year.
I think it's been more than a year, but
It was like a year and a half, isn't it?
because it was
Yeah.
before summer, wasn't it?
We were
The
talking about the
last summer.
Olympics, right?
We were talking about the Olympics.
Did we?
Well, then it was before summer.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like way before
Yeah.
summer.
Was it before the
last-
Easter Bunny?
I don't
You know, we can always just look. Like,
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's too much.
I couldn't find the date on the last video, but it was pretty entertaining, for sure.
all 8 minutes of it.
Oh, the last one I watched was 30 minutes. Maybe that wasn't the very last one, but it was the one I watched was funny. We had just went to Michigan, so
You're not signed in on your phones.
Well,
loser.
see,
Glad to see
Not
you're on
prepared.
top of things for the.
for the show today.
Yeah.
Always winging it.
Well, what's going on, guys? What's happened in the last year, Amber?
A lot has happened in the
What?
last year.
What's happened?
I moved in with my new boyfriend. I got pregnant, but it's
All right, whoa, one topic at a
Oh.
time.
Oh.
How's that first thing working out?
it's going good.
You know, there was a little hesitation there. Don't start with the
No,
hesitation. You
I
know,
mean,
'cause
I
when
feel
people
like
are happy about
I
something,
feel like
and-
the Brady Bunch now. Well, I lived in the city for the last several years, and now I'm back out in Timbuktu.
oh, you're a country girl now.
Yeah. Well, I grew up out there, so it's not like total
Is it
foreign
Paisley?
country. No, not that far out.
That's country.
That is country.
Umatilla?
No, just the outskirts of Eustis.
Yeah, Paisley.
Yeah.
Paisley. Not Paisley. That's too far to drive to work.
That's,
That's way too far.
you know, you see that sign for Paisley as you're going to DeLand? When you're going,
The back way to.
yeah. No, on 44 you
You
see
mean the
that.
fastest way?
But yeah, we it's country. We have 5 chickens and 2 goats and 2 dogs,
Are those
4 kids.
goats nice and meaty? We can put them on a...
No, you can't eat a goat.
Why not?
They're gross.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Goat
The
meat is actually really
story, we originally picked up 2 goats, and then we got this dog, and the dog attacked one goat, and the goat didn't make it. So then I picked up another dog. Long story about that.
So what happened to the dog?
The long story. I don't want to get into that.
Was it put down?
I don't want to get into
It
it.
sounds like it was put down. Yeah.
I picked up another dog,
poor
which
dog.
he is so adorable puppy. And the lady's like, I have these goats. Do you want a goat too? So I picked up a dog and a goat all in the same day, put them in my back seat of my car, and it was so funny, this goat in the back seat. That was a 2-for-1 deal.
I remember when we were kids.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. Let me tell you, a lot of gray hairs ago. My parents were out of town, and we were staying with our uncle. And he went and got us a little lamb. I mean, it was cute and everything. Baby thing.
Did you guys eat them?
No, we didn't eat them. We overfed it and it died. Every time we went back, we stuck a thing in his mouth. Poor thing died in a week.
Is this a real story?
Real story. Real story.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we had all kinds of animals when we were growing up. We had a deer in the backyard, in a fenced yard.
Like a pet deer.
Yeah, my dad went out hunting. He brought it home. He didn't kill it. So we put it in the backyard, and we had it for
He
years.
couldn't kill it, or
No, he didn't want to kill it.
like was it a baby?
It was a baby.
Like a
What do they call a baby? A dove? No, that's not.
That's a bird.
yearling.
That thing. It was with us for at least 12 years in the backyard.
Aww.
Yeah, it was part of the family.
What was its name?
We didn't give it a name. It was just
You got, if you have something for 12 years, you got to give it a name.
That was the thing in the backyard.
The thing in the backyard.
Rudolph, like something.
No, it wasn't. It didn't have a red nose. But we used to have dogs. I remember one year my dad was into horse and carriage. So he went and got a horse and a carriage. And we had that for a while.
So you like rode around the yard
Yeah.
in the neighborhood?
In the neighborhood.
I want a donkey. I want
You want
one
an
of them-
ass?
The a mini donkey. Well, because Stephen won't let me get a horse, so like I want
Get
a
one of
pony.
those miniature ones.
They're just as much work though. At least the donkey like scares away
What?
other animals.
Or it gets eaten.
Nah, donkeys are mean. Have you ever met a donkey?
Yes.
Horses are mean too.
Yeah. But we started out with 9 chickens, and just this past weekend we lost 4.
You know what? That's good eats.
Something ate our chickens.
You're out in the country. You got bear, you got coyotes, you got...
We think it's either cats or raccoons.
They got to be big cats.
Not really,
Panther?
because they're not real big chickens yet. They were little chickies when we got them, and now they're I think that's big. I don't know, probably not taller than that. So they're not laying eggs yet.
They're too little to lay
Yeah.
eggs.
I think by Christmas we'll get eggs.
You know what you guys need to do is build a nice little coop back there. So,
We have a coop.
so how are they eating these things?
Well, it was how the coop is. The coop is an old dog box, like
Mhm.
dog kennel, and I think they were squeezing through the fence, but we put extra chicken wire up, so we haven't lost any since then.
So you guys are keeping the chickens for eggs.
Yes, we might eat 1 or 2.
Good
We
eats.
find a good plucking machine.
You guys need to get a little baby cow back there.
No,
So let it grow and then
Mrrr.
eat it.
We were thinking pigs. We'll probably get pigs next.
They're doing, pigs are just animals that in general, when you have a farm,
They're just nasty.
they're nasty.
Well,
Everything
it's
is
just a
nasty.
lot of work too. Well, and we're trying to go out of town this coming weekend, and it's like,
Who's taking care of all that?
oh, it's such
That's
a
why I
chore.
don't have a pet.
It's such a chore to find people that are willing to come help and take care of
Well,
everybody.
the reason they don't have that kind of situation? Because they didn't want it. Why would they come in to take care of yours?
Out of the kindness of their heart.
We have
Oh, that's so
great
nice.
family that's willing because like this past weekend we were out of town. So like my mom took one dog and my ex-husband took the other dog and then my niece and
What happened to
Lily.
the dog you had?
I still have him.
Oh, what was his name?
Salvador.
Salvador.
Salvador doggy.
After the artist.
And now we have Winchester.
Winchester
Also.
after a gun.
He's a big dog. Well, he's a puppy now, but he's gonna be a big dog.
With big dogs come big turds.
Yeah.
Just watch your step.
But enough about me. What's going on with you guys?
No, we're not done with you yet.
No.
I mean, that's only a part of what's going on.
I told you we're not talking about this whole hour about me.
No, at least half an hour.
No.
So tell us about the little bump in your belly.
Oh, I am pregnant, but it's not my baby. It's not our baby. I'm a surrogate.
Oh, a surrogate. For the people who don't know what a surrogate is,
Surrogate is someone that carries the baby for someone else.
nice.
Yeah.
It's so nice of you,
It is nice of me,
Yes.
isn't it?
helping people out that can't have babies.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And so now, is it a man or a woman, or is it?
It's 2 men.
Oh, it's a little progressive.
Yes. Very trendy.
What is that all? Well, what? I'm not having a condition about it.
Breathe out.
Yeah. Deep breaths. Count to 10.
No. It's okay. I mean, I was just asking. I mean, I actually knew. I was just
I know.
Making conversation.
making
You're
us
actually probably one of the
Filling
first people
time.
that knew.
Filling time.
not killing time. We're trying to let people know what she's doing. That's all it is.
The soap opera of Bamber.
Well, let's not get that far. I mean, she's a nice person. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean,
No, it's been really cool. It's been a really cool experience. Like the wedding I just went to, all of my friends wanted to know everything about it, so I felt like I repeated myself a lot about
did you get sick of saying it?
No, I like to.
Because you know why? Because you like talking about it.
Well, the biggest thing I like talking about it is to educate people. A lot of people don't talk about it. They don't talk about infertility, for one, and...
Well, from what I've gathered, for a woman, that's like a taboo subject because
it is. It's very
because
hard
people
to talk
think
about.
there's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
But in actuality, there's nothing wrong with a woman. It's just how nature made you.
Sometimes it's the men's.
Yeah.
Deal.
But they never take blame for anything.
Oh, of course not. I mean, there's tons of reasons why there's infertility for a couple, and like even a single person could hire a surrogate and have a family that way.
Hey, one of your favorite athletes has a surrogate child, doesn't it?
Yes, he does.
Okay, you want to elaborate on that, or are you?
Yeah. So, Ronaldo.
Who's Ronaldo? Okay, I don't know who Ronaldo is. What's his full name?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, the famous footballer?
Yeah, the old foot fairy.
The foot fairy. Okay, so what happened with him?
He
had a kid.
Is he single, married?
He has a girlfriend, but this kid is not with her.
Oh, that's cool.
This is with a woman that has never been seen before.
A lot of celebrities do that, though.
Well,
Just,
you were telling me a story about it that his kid doesn't even know.
From what I hear, his kid doesn't know.
See, I think that's weird.
But
it's
when you're-
personal choice.
When you're that famous, you can make things happen.
He is literally,
there's-
Literally the most famous person on the planet.
yes. I mean,
Well, and the kid will find out eventually with due
well, wasn't
time.
there a story you were telling me that he's going to wait till the kid turns 12 to tell him?
Yeah, something like that.
That's probably not a bad age.
I think the kid needs to know because,
I think they do too.
Yeah.
yeah.
The cool thing in my situation is that as far as I know, we have agreed that I'll be like the cool American aunt, that I can send them Christmas presents and birthday presents, and they'll know who I am, and I'll get to stay in touch with them. Hopefully, I'll get to go visit a few times.
Wouldn't that kind of get weird?
I don't think so.
Yeah, because okay, the reason I'm saying that is because when you keep the kid is going to relate to you as the mother then.
I don't think so. Because I won't
Yeah,
be
but
around at all.
you gave the child birth, right? It was in your body.
Right.
Came out of your womb.
It's not genetically mine at all, though. They
Yeah, but
use
see,
the-
kids don't know that. Kids are very simple.
yeah, but they have
They
a
kind of
reason-
latch onto the first person, though.
they're-
They do, but when it comes to mothers, it's different.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, let us know in a couple of years.
I mean, I'm a mother.
And let us know in a couple of years how that works out.
like,
Couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, by
like
the time.
emotionally, I don't feel connected to this child. Other than just the admiration that I
Would
think
it
it's
still be
cool
the
it's a
same after
baby.
you give birth?
I imagine so. I mean,
Well,
I can't
you-
say for
yeah,
sure.
you don't
I
know.
can't say for sure, but I feel like I'll just have that admiration of.
But
This
when
is a
you go
baby I
see,
carried.
you go see the child, send it gifts.
I think it'll be cool.
I'm not saying it's not
Like,
gonna
I
be
just
cool.
picture it like my niece. I know how like I am with my nieces and my nephews, and I just feel like it'll be that kind of relationship.
Okay, I'm good with that. I mean, I just think if I was the father, or flip-flop all that, I would get emotionally involved. I mean, somewhere in my inner conscience, I would think that the child is mine. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you don't enter something like this thinking that you're going to be attached.
Yeah, but that's never the case. Whenever you do something like that, you're just you get vested.
Well, of course, I've invested over a year of my life already
No, not
into
even
this.
the investment
But-
part, the time and all that. It's the investment, the emotional
Oh
investment.
yeah,
Because it's in you.
this has been
Your everything you say, it can hear it after a while.
and you. So watch your mouth. Buddy.
Yeah.
That's too little right now.
No, it can
Plus,
hear.
it's got
It
earmuffs.
can hear.
I told it to put earmuffs on.
But they have a very close family, so they have sisters and stuff. So there'll be plenty of female interaction. So they'll have it. will definitely have motherly figures
Cool.
in their life.
That is so amazing. Good for you.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, Amir, what you got going?
Well,
Oh,
been
before
a-
we get to you, you had something else happen in your life, didn't you? Didn't you graduate?
Yes.
Hey!
I finally graduated college.
Yes.
I have my bachelor's degree now. December. This
Do you
past-
feel any smarter?
No. I just feel like I finally accomplished that one goal that was like always
Way
so
out
far
there.
off. But yeah. And now Amir's starting college.
yeah,
Well, Amir, you
it was a pretty crazy year.
tell me what
First
happened.
year of college, what's that like?
It's different for sure. Definitely a lot more leeway, I guess.
The freedom of adulthood,
Yeah.
being on your own,
Yeah,
living on your own.
not really on your own though.
Well, you had a roommate, right?
Yeah.
You lived in the dorms?
Yep.
So how was it?
It
You went up
was.
to Kentucky.
I did go up to Kentucky.
How was it?
Cold,
Mm-hmm.
rainy,
Cold?
cold again.
Is that typical weather for up there?
It would rain for like a week straight. Like down here, it's like, oh, it gets heavy rain for an afternoon.
Right.
Up there, it's a light rain for like a week.
Ugh,
Yeah.
ugh,
Yeah.
it's awful.
And needless to say, won't be heading back.
What? What happened?
But you're not dropping out of college.
No. Just transferring. Wasn't a big fan
You're not going to be a
of.
dropout?
Don't be like me and stop and start 100 times.
Hey, Bill Gates was a dropout.
Yeah, that's true.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, he was.
You better have some amazing ideas.
I do. They're brewing. Don't worry.
They're like tea, huh?
Yeah.
Can't pull that tea bag out yet.
So what have you been up to for this past
Me,
year?
I was working, basically. That's it. On a little sabbatical from everything Lake and around Lake. Was on a project with a company out of state. I'm not going to mention the name and stuff. Was on a
No free
contract.
advertising. You gotta pay for that shit.
Always got no freebie. We're starting a new thing in the county. It's our extension. I'm not going to mention it yet because it's not.
Still brewing.
No, it's way beyond brewing. What I want people to do is go and like our video when you do see it. Have other people share it so other people
That's
can.
usually you see that at the end.
No, I'm going to say it every chance
I was
I get.
gonna say, how
Every
many-
chance.
You want coffee?
Yeah.
Coffee refill.
Oh, we're getting coffee right now.
It's an intermission. Just leave it running.
Leave it running.
Break it.
Yeah.
Making sure it's still.
Good.
You want coffee on yours?
No, it's good.
When you do share the video,
Usually something you say at the end.
I'm going to say it every 10 minutes. I want people to actually do it. Go on our YouTube channel, like it.
Subscribe.
Yes, and what is it? What is our YouTube channel?
YouTube.com/Around Lake.
Okay, that's nice.
We might need to repeat that a few more times
Yeah.
because I couldn't find it this morning.
That is a shame.
And all I could think of it is Altv.
Well, that's Around Lake,
I know.
ALTV.
But I thought it was Altv for a while. But YouTube.com/Around Lake.
Yes.
Awesome.
And then we're going to put it on our Everything Lake Facebook page. It's going to go on our Instagram, Around Lake. Where people are just going to be confused on where to go and where not to go. It's all right.
Just-
Go on YouTube.
Dusting off the old Instagram page.
Well, that's
Do
something.
people still Instagram?
You are big on that, aren't you?
I haven't lately.
Yeah, you've been hiding though. Ever since you got into a relationship, you've been.
I don't want everybody to know my business. Yes.
My business. Everybody's got to know your business.
You're sharing it out to the
The
hundreds of thousands of people that watch this podcast.
All of our 5 fans. My aunts will be happy that
How
we
many
started
fans do
again.
we have right now? It's a little bit over 100, huh? Isn't it?
Yeah, I would like.
Wasn't there 109 on
On YouTube?
YouTube that subscribed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then on Facebook, on our everything.
1,800.
A little bit over 1,800. We gained 30 last week. Just by
Really?
me going on it for a couple of days.
How long did you take for that?
For what?
The Everything Lake.
To get to 1,800?
No. How long did you not post anything?
A whole
Like-
year.
I was gonna say a long
whole
time. I
year.
haven't seen anything in forever since the hurricanes.
No, actually, we went to, what was that restaurant we did? Not
Fish camp.
Let's not mention names.
Too late now.
That one restaurant.
The one restaurant.
The
fishy
restaurant where you didn't like the service.
Yes, that place. The food was all right. There should never be a point when somebody brings something out.
Slam it in front of you.
Slams it in front of you. To me, that's just not the place to go eat.
Putting them on blast, huh?
I didn't mention names.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than going to a restaurant and getting
Bad service.
Like
I mean,
food could even be bad, but
You
as
know,
long
I can
as
put up
the-
with the food if the service is
Yeah, I agree. Totally agree.
good. I mean,
Would you swap really good food for really bad service?
no, because, I'm paying for that food. So I want service first, because I want somebody smiling at me as while I'm sitting there. I don't want somebody frowning at me and throwing a plate on the
Or
people.
being
and-
really slow.
I don't even care about that. If you just be slow with a smile on your face, I can put up with that. It's when you don't feel welcome in a place.
Yeah.
There is a restaurant, one of my buddies from North Carolina was telling me about, that you go there and they intentionally treat you badly.
Oh, we had one of those here.
So
I never got to go though. It closed before. I guess too many people are offended.
See the concept
They
doesn't
Yeah.
work.
literally abuse
no,
you.
they from what I hear, make a lot of money. And you go, you'll be
Often
like,
the food is really
food
good,
is really good. And
Now you give bad food and then you give bad service, you're going to be like that place you said that's out of business.
go on. So one of my buddies was telling me, they'll be like, "Oh, can I get the burger?" And the waiter will go, "Yeah, but you don't need it."
Is this what's Brandon?
No, this is Peyton.
Hayden, okay.
Yeah. I can
Yeah,
imagine
with good
getting,
food
like-
you can slide on the service a little bit, but when you get food and then the service is horrible,
Yeah.
that's...
I think because they do it on purpose, it's more funny. It's like,
What they going to a place like that, you already know what to expect.
yeah.
You're
You
gonna
know
get-
you're gonna get
you-
abused.
Now, what if you just walk in there like, "Oh, this restaurant looks nice," and you don't know anything
Like it's
about
on the
it?
board, we walk at the
Yeah.
or something, just stroll in with your bathing suit, and you'll be like, "Hey, I want dinner."
I think that's why one of those places won't work around here. Is like, a lot of people just are driving down the road and like, "Oh, look at this restaurant."
Yeah,
They
like we're coming to Mount Dora to visit.
to go look at the art show and go into a restaurant where people verbally abuse you.
Well, like you said, that place went out of business. Where
Well,
was
the
this
one
place?
locally.
Which town?
I think it was in Orlando.
Oh, not locally around here.
No, not here.
Okay.
See, that wouldn't work in Orlando because there's too many tourists.
Yeah, I mean, you got to keep people happy in Orlando because it's just.
It's all sunshine
Where
and
do-
roses and
Yeah, we're
Mickey
tourist
Mouse
based.
and-
Yeah. You keep Shamu and Mickey Mouse and what's over at and Harry Potter.
Now, what's the new one at Disney? Star Wars.
I hear it's really nice.
Is it Star Wars?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hear it's
Is that over there? I thought that was only in California.
No, they just opened up. It's really nice from what I hear. And then the Avatar ride at Disney is really nice too, from what I hear.
Disney owns Avatar?
Yeah, Disney owns everything. But they don't like paying people.
We should go and do a show from there.
See, that wouldn't be a bad thing.
Looking around at this big bin that keeps all our supplies in it.
We could get one of those. She's pregnant. We can put her in one of those golf cart things. And get away with it.
Can I get the ADA,
The scooter?
clearance, the handicapped clearance? Then we get the front of the line everywhere.
Yeah, she's pregnant. She can't walk. Just gotta
Just
make your
single.
feet swell up, put a lot of salt in you and stuff.
Give it a few more months. We'll have that with no choice.
Yeah, you know, restaurants need to have good service, especially if you're paying a lot of money.
Yes, I agree.
Now, unless you're walking into a place, like you said, I mean, that actually
Does it on purpose?
on purpose.
For entertainment?
Yeah, I can see that happening. I mean, there's places that put on a show for anything.
Arabian Nights.
Arabian Nights, medieval times.
The Pirates of the Caribbean one?
Yeah, the boat on iDrive. Isn't that close to iDrive somewhere over there?
Somewhere. I don't know. Have you ever done one of the mystery dinner?
I have not. Have you?
Yes.
And how was it?
It was fun.
On a train or was it
No, it was on
murder
a train.
mystery type thing?
Yeah, like one of those murder, like Clue, sleuth dinners. It was fun. There was a big group of us. I think we went for my mom's birthday like 10 years ago.
And you still remember.
Yes.
So it was a good time.
That was fun.
Yeah. See me 10 years ago? You know what lately has been happening to me? I keep a lot of people come up to me and go, "Hey Al, how you doing?" I'm like, hey bud. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. You know me, then you know, hey, look, your son's playing ball. He's doing really well out there. I'm like, okay, how does this person know me?
Like you don't remember them at all?
Yesterday,
Or just
it
their
happened to me
name?
yesterday, actually 2 days ago, and I, for the life of me, do not remember this person at all. Now, I can see people that I know, not remember the name, but I know that person. This person, I had no clue who it was.
Well, you know,
Wasn't a
you know what the
stalker?
first thing that goes.
Oh, he had his kids over there.
First thing that goes is the memory.
I get that, and I'll give you that if it came to names, because I've always been horrible with names.
You haven't forgotten to turn the stove off yet, right?
I checked 3 times before. But, I mean, that's besides the point. I mean,
At least the beer's back to watch you.
Yeah, I can keep an eye on you.
Make sure you don't wander out of the neighborhood.
you know, I did. I was lost. No. Anyway, it's been happening to me, and I'm like, wait a minute, how do I not know these people? And they know me really well.
Well, and that's one thing to forget a name, but to totally forget a person altogether.
It had to be I met this person or these people one time. They remembered me.
In like
and
passing.
yeah. And I'm like, ooh. And I play it off really well. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing?
My go-to thing for that is call them man. Like, what's up, man?
I always say that, hey, man. What's
Brother?
up? That's my bro, man.
That reminds me of that episode of Seinfeld where Jerry forgot his girlfriend's name.
Yes, and he didn't want to ask her. Remember that?
You guys watch a lot of Seinfeld. That was brought up in the last episode I watched.
We do watch a lot of stuff. I think it was one of the funniest shows ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the show you turn on, like when you get home from work and you settle down for the day? You turn a little Seinfeld on.
You know what I turn on to go to sleep? What do I turn on?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. It puts me to sleep like this.
It's the soundtrack.
And I'm like, gone.
You just sit down and you fall asleep.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. We're talking about falling asleep. We're on a tour of USF. One of the schools he's considering, and so we go down to USF. This is in May, and we're the orientation prior to them taking you actually out. So we sit down there talking. Next thing you know, he's doing one of these to me.
Is this like in an auditorium?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's doing one of these. I'm like, what? They're talking, Dad. You're sleeping. I'm like, let me sleep then. I don't need to hear any of this.
You need to pay attention.
No, where were we?
What?
At the Rays game. I fell asleep at the Rays game.
Oh, it must have been an exciting
And
day.
there was a guy filming you sleeping.
So you're on YouTube
Somewhere.
You're a meme?
He's just, I'm like, oh crap. It was passed out, and I couldn't wake you up.
You go to Tropicana Field and try not to fall asleep.
There's certain days.
The atmosphere is not electric over there.
They barely draw 10,000
When you-
people. Even when they're
5,000 people on a good day.
We went to this last game where it was $5 seats with free parking in there they couldn't fill up.
Wow. That exciting.
The game was exciting. I mean, you saw a lot of good baseball, but. And then they threw people just all over. There were people sitting 4 here, 4 in front, 4 somewhere else. You remember that guy who was sitting next to us?
Yeah.
Oh, our seats, they gave us some totally ridiculous seats somewhere else.
He just wandered around and picked another seat. It was so packed.
Yeah, they never sell out. I
Did
mean,
they sell it for playoff games?
No. No, they don't.
And people are wondering why they're trying to move to Montreal.
They're not going to move to Montreal. They're trying to play half the games over there. That's like, remember, you know why they built
That's
that
one.
stadium?
That's one step away from moving all the way.
See, Amber, you're losing Amber because we're talking
Yeah.
sports. You know
You
why?
saw me fall asleep for a minute.
I saw her do one of these. You know why they built that stadium out in St. Petersburg? The Chicago White Sox were threatening the city of Chicago that they were moving to St. Petersburg if they didn't build them a new stadium. So the mayor of St. Petersburg quickly put up the stadium to lure them in, and then the city of Chicago said, we're going to build you a new stadium. Don't worry. That's where the Rays came in. A little brief history lesson for you.
Is this going to be on the quiz or?
I don't know.
Can it be multiple choice?
Why do you hesitate between that choice and multiple? Why can't it be just true or false?
That would be good too.
Yeah.
I don't know. They always stick one of those words in there that makes it tricky. And it's like,
All right, we were going to talk about.
So back to your awkward social interactions, where you just forget who people are.
I can literally, not everybody. I mean, I met this older gentleman at the field. I talk to everybody. As you can tell, I don't have.
You're not an introvert?
No, I'm actually very social when I go to these events. And so this guy was sitting next to me, and he's from Pittsburgh, lives up in the villages, and he comes to most of the games. And we were talking and talking and talking. Finally, after 2 weeks of talking to him, I finally asked his name. That's another thing. I never ask people for their name. I can have a full like Mike's dad. To this day, I've been talking to him for 6 weeks now, and to this day, I didn't ask him what his name is.
so if anybody sees this and finds out who Mike's dad's name is, put it in the
I'm
comment.
not going to put the last name out there because I feel kind of embarrassed for not asking. It dawned on
A
me.
first name would be good though.
Any kind of name. That's on me for not asking. But
See, but I can even ask somebody's name, and 5 minutes later, I don't remember what they told me.
you know, that happens to me quite a bit because I'm into sales and stuff. I talk to a lot of people out there. If I don't write that person's name down and I see them the next time, I'm like, oh.
You're supposed to say it 7 times, and it's supposed to commit to your memory.
See, I get names mixed up. I'll call somebody the wrong name.
If they correct you, that's good. Some people don't correct you. They'll let you slide.
See, a lot of people always, like, on the phone, a customer will call and be like, is Amber there? I just talked to her. Or not Amber, but Amanda. Everybody always says Amanda. And I'm like, well, this is Amber, and I can help you probably.
You guys have a Amanda over there?
No.
Okay. Well, you know, most people you guys deal with are a little older,
Yeah.
so they
How about old timers too?
old timers.
There was a guy in Kentucky. I was calling him Will for like a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day he was like, you know my name's not Will, right?
See, I wish what people would do that right away. It's like, let's say you have some food or something on your face or something, and you're walking around, and after an hour you go into the bathroom and you go, oh my God, I had this on my face. And you're like, why would that person I was talking to just tell me, listen, dude, you got a little thing going here. Just tell me. I don't get embarrassed about that. Let me clean that.
You're gonna slam your
slop.
hands on the table a little bit harder?
Let me clean that.
Yeah, that's
Wouldn't you rather have
just
somebody?
common courtesy.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a bat in the cave, you're not going to dig your finger through it. You just tell me, I'll go blow my nose and I'll come back.
You just spat all over me, by the way.
You need a bar of soap with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. I need a towel. drenched over here.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of annoys me, too.
Being spit on
Mhm.
when people talk.
Yeah, giving somebody a shower.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just can't control.
Well, it comes if you're hungry. It's just coming. Blah, blah.
I went to the dentist, what was it, last week? Yeah, I think it was last week, the week before, whenever. And the lady was cleaning my teeth, and all of a sudden, like, something squirts out, like, whatever that little gland underneath your tongue, and it's just like a shower. And she's like, whoa! I was like, sorry, I can't control it.
I don't see how someone can be a dentist. That's just
What?
nasty.
You don't like teeth?
You're sticking your hands in another person's
Well,
mouth.
you guys are like germaphobes anyway.
No, not him, me.
He would not drink his coffee because I touched it last time.
No, he would.
No, the stick. Like, I picked up the stick or something in his cup and put it back in it, and he would not touch his coffee. Did you not? Did I not have it?
That was a long time ago.
No,
I barely remember last week.
I was at the gym a couple of weeks ago. You were with me that day, and I'm in the ab room, Planet Fitness, and I'm trying to do abs. So I got a
Let's
bottle.
see your six pack.
I got a bottle sitting on my keg. I had a bottle sitting on the ledge. So this guy comes with his stuff. He moves my bottle over. Now the ledge is all empty. My bottle's just sitting on a corner.
Yeah, for more context, it's like a 10-foot ledge.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's pretty long.
Yes. So he moves my bottle
So he could be on the end.
so he can be at the end.
How was that power trip? Power play.
So I looked at him. I go, listen, was that bothering you? No, I just wanted to keep my stuff closer to the wall. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Just tell me I would have moved it.
Don't touch my stuff.
Don't touch my
There's
stuff.
Germs are all over my stuff
I mean,
now.
you know those gyms are full of germs.
Can you imagine what those machines, like, if you swab them and...
90% of the people don't wipe them down when they're done with
They
them.
just leave the sweat all over
Yeah.
it.
Ugh.
And they're not cleaning it every day.
No, they go around with that duster thing.
What is that
Do
cleaning?
crap.
I was not happy that day. I brought it
Did
up to
you
you right
leave?
away.
I do that sometimes at the gym.
I had a little conversation with the guy. Oh man, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, it's okay.
I've done that once or twice at the gym, if someone's stuff is in the way.
It wasn't in the way, though.
My stuff was not in the way. It was just on the corner. I kept it in the corner so it would be out of everybody's way. I don't go around touching people's stuff.
No, that's rude.
Yeah.
Way rude.
Some people's kids.
You should keep your stuff close by you, though.
I
You
do.
keep it
but-
like a mile away from you at the gym.
You, like,
Sometimes.
take over a whole corner
I do. When?
all the time.
You don't work out. You have no clue what a gym looks
I've
like.
been to the gym sometimes when you were...
You know, are you kidding me? That gym is foreign. It's like going to England or
I
something
know.
for you.
I've been paying for this stupid membership, and I haven't gone
the
in
big old
at
ocean in the
least-
middle.
at least 6 months. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to cancel it, but as soon as I cancel it, I'm going to want to go again. And I keep saying it's so hot, I'm just going to go to the gym instead of walking outside.
And you know what else bugs me at the gym? When people are sweaty, they were doing, and they get up and not wipe. And you're going to use that machine afterwards? I'm like, and I get loud. Wipe your stuff. I don't say it that way. I'm cleaning it up right now.
What did you say yesterday? You got loud with some guy. The guy at KFC who was taking the trash out and just threw it next to the...
I wasn't loud. I mean, okay, you were like, yeah, he's throwing the trash in the trash. So he walks all the way up
to the trash can and just throws it next to it.
because he didn't want to touch the lid. I don't think it was somebody who worked over there. I think it was somebody who was just cleaning out his car and stuff. He didn't want to touch the lid to open it, to put it in. So
Oh,
he
the,
just
like the
threw it-
dumpster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he threw it right next to it. I'm like, look at that.
And you yelled, good job, buddy.
Oh my god. You can't take him anywhere, can you?
You know, if you're going to make an effort to go to a dumpster, the darn thing. I see me, when I'm getting gas, I'm emptying out the car. I'm not going to make that special trip
To a
at
dumpster.
a KFC to go to a dumpster to dump that crap.
I wonder
Not even.
what he was trying to get rid of.
It was a piece of big paper or something.
Like a cardboard box, almost.
Like his meth lab?
We got a lot of those around, so.
He looked sketchy.
No, he was an older gentleman,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
There
I'm calling him a
there
gentleman.
weren't kittens in the box or something, was there?
No, I don't think so. There was no box. It was
like
flat piece of.
Like a flattened box.
It wasn't a box.
It was like
looked
cardboard.
Well, no, it looked like the paper you make sketches and stuff on. What is that called?
Paper?
No.
Like a sketch pad?
Yes. See, I knew you would know it. How's your painting going?
I haven't painted in a while.
Okay, but that's a topic for another show.
Well, to take it back a little bit, I'm waiting for my she shed so I can set up my studio in my she shed.
You better put air conditioning in the
I
she shed.
am. We're gonna put electric in it and like finish it with drywall, and it's gonna be amazing.
Nice.
I can't wait. Hopefully, it'll get delivered next week, and then I can set up.
So it's a shed that you're gonna.
Yeah, instead of like a man cave, it's gonna be my she shed.
What if he wants to put a pool table in there and stuff?
No. But I did tell him that we could put a recliner and a TV in there, and he can come watch football while I paint and do my crafts and
Football
stuff.
is not meant to be with she shed. It's supposed
Why
to be on a big
not?
screen. You got boys around, beer flowing, nachos, chips. You bring the nachos and the beer and stuff, then you go back to your she shed. See how that works?
Oh, okay.
You take your self and go.
I was just trying to include him in my she shed.
Sometimes men need a little break.
Like, I kind of feel bad. I've moved into his house and taken over. But there's no storage. Like, there's nothing in this.
Well, that she shed's going to be storage.
So
It's gonna start out-
Well, it's
It's
the,
gonna-
the stuff that, like, all my art supplies, all of my crafting stuff.
You might as well sell that stuff. You're not using it.
When I get my she shed, I'll have room to use
No,
it. Like, I
you'll be
don't
too
have
pregnant by
anywhere.
then.
I'm not dead.
Well, nobody said you're dead.
Just
You're too pregnant.
pregnant.
You'll be too crabby to do anything.
No. That's the
Oh.
fun stuff that I like to do.
So, okay, that's the fun stuff you like. When was the last time you did that?
What? Painting
fun
and
stuff.
stuff? It's been a while because I don't have space to bring it all out.
Ah, okay.
I think all my paint supplies and stuff are in storage right now.
Okay. We're not going to pick on Amber. I've made a commitment that we're not going to pick on Amber.
It's okay. We usually go around and
Yeah, pick on each other.
that's what keeps it entertaining.
And you guys call me sleepy. Well, I'm ready to take a nap right now.
Almost. We're almost done.
No, we're not done yet.
Not even close.
We're not even close.
What next, guys?
You were talking about what if somebody got $5,000? What would be the first thing they would? $5,000 ain't a lot of money, but what
No.
would you do?
I would probably be a responsible adult and pay my credit card.
No,
So
something-
lame.
Boo.
And then I take a trip.
The first thing I would be thinking was be a trip. I mean, I'd be thinking Caribbean somewhere, not on a cruise. It would be a land base because I'm not a fish person.
To where?
Jamaica.
Yeah, that's cheap. You could take 2 trips to Jamaica.
No, I just need one.
Could do a really cool excursion.
What are you doing in Jamaica, huh?
Go hang out, mingle with the women. I'm a single lad. No hookah shooka for me.
Yeah. Let's talk about Al's love life.
I'm as single as they come. There's nobody. Even though there was a lady the other day at the gym that approached me while we were there.
You get hit on at the gym all the time.
You know what? I think I'm in a funk where I'm a dud. Is basically the way I can put it. I mean, because we exchanged phone numbers. First thing I asked her, okay, give me your phone number. I texted her mine. She texted me hers, and she's been texting, and I've been like, okay, whatever.
You're not interested.
I don't know. I just need a break from all that.
I need to take those
been
pills Frank
taking-
Thomas is peddling.
You've been taking a break for a while, haven't you? When was
I
the
don't know,
last time
I'm
you were on a
just-
date?
It's been a while.
Because, like, you were pulling them in left and right for a while.
And then they were just, put a pause on all that. Did I put a pause on it? I don't know if it's me. It's just, it is me. I mean, I don't know. Well, you're hooked. How's your dating thing going?
He's dating baseball.
Yeah.
Well, you do play baseball quite a bit.
Every frickin' day.
Are you having fun?
Maybe that's why you don't have a dating life either, is because you're playing baseball.
Well, I'm
Baseball
not playing
dad.
baseball. I'm chasing him around all
Baseball
over
dad.
Central Florida.
But there's got to be women at baseball games.
There are, and I've spoken to a few. It's just I don't go to the next level. You know what it is? I don't want to commit to anything right now.
That's kind of where I am at. I'm like, why am I gonna
And then
get
you
into
say
a
that all the
relationship?
time, though.
I mean it. I'm not,
Like, when are you going to commit?
not ready for commitment. I don't think I'm ever going to commit. But then again, I'm going to wake up one day, I'm going to be like 70, which is right around the corner, and I'm going to be like, oh my God,
You're
I'm
not
lonely.
almost 70.
No, I'm not. I'm going to wake up one day and I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm alone.
Yeah, when Amir
Either I'm going
has
to go
his...
like this or I'm going to go like this.
Because Amir's going to have his own family one day.
Yeah, I'm going to move
He's
into
gonna-
the she shed. He's going to be in the back.
See, you hear that, Amir? Maybe he'll have a really nice mother-in-law.
I don't know.
That would be awkward.
That would be awkward. The mayor doesn't want to talk about that, huh? So how was it? You were in Kentucky for a year. You didn't have nobody holding you back on anything. Did you go out quite a bit? Or?
I went out. Ooh, voice crack. I went out. As much as the next person, I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, it's good to have you back in town. I know
Yeah.
you're going to go to UCF. Hopefully.
You're going to decide soon.
Sooner than later.
come on.
Like, really soon.
Well,
Like, school starts in a couple weeks.
In a month.
3 weeks.
A month.
Well, UCF hasn't come back to you.
No.
But USF, you're admitted. Stetson, you're admitted. Stetson's just too expensive. I gotta get the second job for that kind of money.
Third job.
But USF is not bad. I can always come over there and take a nap.
Yeah.
That place puts me to sleep.
Is that close to the beach? Kind of? That's in Lenmore.
sorta.
isn't it?
There was a school we went to that was right on the beach.
They had their own beach.
They had their own beach, their own sail club, and
dang.
everything.
Yeah,
Didn't
go
work
there.
out?
Didn't work out.
Did not work out.
Live and learn. And if you went to school over there, the family can come and use the sail club and all that.
What?
Yeah. For life.
Dang.
But they were as expensive as Stetson.
Yeah, they were pricey.
And that's why it didn't work
Yeah.
out. His credit card was declined.
It was declined before I got there. They're like, don't go there. And that's a no-no. Well, hopefully we'll get you somewhere soon.
Yeah.
There's always Lake Sumter.
You play on the softball team.
But the other madams.
Now they have a pretty good baseball team.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do. Coach is pretty good too, so.
Those are the only people you see on campus are the baseball and the softball players. I feel like
Well, they
that are
got a
ever, like,
volleyball team too.
hanging out.
Yeah.
That's all right. Anyway, that's that. So what would you do with the 5,000? I would go on a vacation.
Yeah, probably vacation. But somewhere in the U.S. No, Italy.
What, Italy? You've been to Italy, but you were only like 10 months old.
It's so much history there.
History. The women are kind of hot too, though.
When in Rome.
Yes. Hence the phrase.
Yeah. Go to Venice, Rome, Turin, Naples.
Nipples. They got a nipples down there in Florida too.
Is that the place that has one ugly chick.
Yes.
5 pretty ones and 1 ugly one.
Nipples. Amber, what would you do? Pay bills? Be the adult in the room?
Yeah. Well,
Boring.
no, I would love
Boring.
I wish I had more time off to travel more. But
Your boss is very
I know, but then I
relaxed
feel
about that.
guilty about taking so many days off. Then I gotta make up time, and yeah, it's a hard balance, work and life. And
Boy, you can't do much right now. Are you drinking?
no, I can't drink.
I'm just asking. A lot of women who are pregnant around here, I've seen them drink.
Here and there, but not. No, I don't like
I don't
drink.
think you should drink anything.
Yeah.
But that's my personal opinion.
What are you, a doctor?
No.
Dr. Al.
Ooh. That's what
No, the doctors say it's fine. A glass of wine here or there. It's a French baby. They drink all kinds of stuff.
So the baby's going to come out with a bottle of wine in his hand?
It's a French fry.
That's another American thing.
Chips.
Chips. That's an English thing.
So what do the French call French fry?
A Royale with cheese? No,
Potato
that's a
wedge?
quarter pounder
That's a
with
quarter
cheese.
pounder with cheese.
Potato wedge?
And you guys see any good movies lately?
No.
Darn.
I don't remember the last movie I saw in the theater. No, the last one I saw was Steven and I's First Date.
What was it?
What's the one with the black guy and then the white guy in the wheelchair?
There's a ton of black guys.
The Kevin Hart movie, right?
Yeah, that Kevin Hart movie.
I don't know the name of it. I just know Kevin Hart was in it.
Yeah.
The black guy? He's been in a bunch of guys that...
He's been in like 6 movies
Yeah.
since then.
I mean, he was in the one with Will Ferrell. Get Hard.
I haven't seen any movie. I watched Pretty Woman last night.
I'm sorry. Talk about a chick flick.
That's one of that and Dirty Dancing are right up there.
Talk about another chick flick.
So what have you seen? What's good out there right now? Like everybody's.
You know what I want to go see?
That Tarantino movie.
Yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. With,
Everybody's going crazy over Lion King right now.
and you can't. Disney's just milking all these movies, aren't they? Pretty soon.
I heard it was awful.
No, they've set records of people going to it. You can't
go wrong with the cast of people they brought in.
Yes, but you can't. The
I heard
original.
everybody complaining about Beyonce in it.
Complaining about the black folk again. The brown menace like us.
Your guy Eric Andre's in it.
Yeah, well, he's not a. Is he white?
No, he's black.
Is he black? I thought he was more
Semi-brown
Hispanic.
like
Mixed.
y'all?
The brown menace, I call us.
His last name's Andre.
That's a first name. There's 2 first names. So people can call him Dre. Anyway, I want to see that Tarantino movie to change
With the
subject
DiCaprio?
about racing. Yeah, dude, that would be a good movie.
Is it good? Like, what are the ratings on it?
Just came out yesterday, I thought. Right?
Yesterday or the week before?
I thought it was the week before. Could have been yesterday.
He told me not to go see it,
Because I
so
want to go see it.
okay, we'll see it. We'll go and watch it together and do a little 5-minute clip out of there too.
There you go.
Do a little review time. It's good time with the review time.
Yeah, I just haven't seen any movies lately. It's pretty sad, actually. I haven't even taken the kids to a movie in a while.
What did we see the last movie we saw?
Spider-Man?
Yes.
Oh, God, that was a while ago, too, then, wasn't it?
About a month ago?
Yeah. It's a good movie. Well, you can't go wrong with Marvel.
Yeah, Marvel's pretty decent.
So what shows have been being watched?
Stranger Things. I watched that. I power watched
The
it.
new
Yeah.
season? I haven't watched it at
I
all.
power watched it.
It lost me last season.
It's much
Yeah,
better this year.
season 2
Oh, is
kind
it?
of
Yeah,
sucked.
much better.
Maybe I'll try to get back into it. I'm into 90 Day Fiancé.
Sorry,
It's awful.
chick stuff.
And The Handmaid's Tale. That's a good.
I think that's on Hulu.
Yeah.
I watched 5 minutes of that and I couldn't put up with it.
Oh, I love it. It's
I'm surprised you weren't napping.
That's what happened.
You press play and you're like,
oh, that's a good show. Save that one for sleepy time.
It's so good. But like, I haven't even gone on Netflix lately.
You're
I've
busy.
been a big Hulu watcher lately.
Well, Hulu's good for live TV.
Yeah, that's what we have.
Yeah.
We don't have cable.
and they've got more shows.
Yeah, they got more shows too. But the problem with Hulu is they got commercials.
Not
Well, you
that
can pay
we
extra
have
for that.
commercials.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh,
extra, whoa, whoa,
We have
whoa,
commercials
whoa.
too, because I'm
Whoa.
too cheap to pay for
Whoa, pay
no
extra?
commercials. I'm
You've
not
lost
paying
your mind.
$5 extra.
You've lost your mind. I'll cancel it before I pay $5 more.
But like Netflix. What was the last one with Netflix? The movie, the one with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston. That movie was pretty good.
The
The
new
mystery one.
That was dumb.
That was funny.
That was dumb. I expected more out of Adam Sandler than that stupid movie.
Have you seen Adam Sandler's track record as of late?
It's been going downhill.
Yeah, it's
Not downhill. It's been a
but-
cliff. It's been straight down.
I mean, I like Adam Sandler.
So do I.
I do. I mean,
Well, and how many times are they gonna put Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston together? Like,
what was
different
that?
couples.
Just Go With It was actually pretty good, where they go to Hawaii with the kids.
yeah.
And then Blended. But that wasn't, was that Jennifer Aniston? No, that was the other one.
No, that was.
Drew Barrymore.
Was it her?
Yeah,
Oh
Blended.
God, we're awful.
I hear
Maybe we shouldn't talk about
the
movies.
phone.
That one with the one, you know.
But
It feels like there was at a point where Adam Sandler was just making the same movie, just in a different location.
yeah, he's
An
always on
excuse
vacation
to go on vacation.
with his
Yeah.
family. And let's just make a movie while we're
Let's
there.
put him on a boat this
Yeah.
time.
Then with him and his sister.
Yeah, where they went on a cruise. Yeah.
That was dumb though.
The kids like Click. Isn't that the one with the?
Click wasn't bad. That was one of his earlier ones.
I saw a video talking about the reviews on Amazon for Click.
What did they say?
There are some enlightened individuals. Let's pull it up. I'll pull up some classics.
Oh, Adam Sandler. And he sings. Have you ever?
He's actually a pretty good singer.
I mean, most of those songs were in The Wedding Singer. Was him singing?
That's a classic.
Yeah.
The Wedding Singer. I used to watch that all the time. Well, I love that he always puts his guys in the movies too.
And that's the same crew he's got.
Yeah. His same like 4
Yeah.
guys that are always make some kind of appearance in his movies. Which is pretty cool.
He's just bringing his friends on vacation with him.
That's all it is. That his crew hanging out with them. So you gonna pick a bad review or a good one?
There's just some classic lines in here. I just gotta find it.
I love reading the reviews of Amazon. Have you ever read the one with the big giant beach ball?
No.
There's a big giant, like 12-foot wide, like beach ball. And it talks about how they blew it up and then like the wind caught it and it like knocks over kids and takes out dogs and like runs over hedges. It's
Okay, read this one.
Towards the end, I almost rage quit. Then onions were being cut by someone. Emotion jerker. Really makes you think. 5 stars.
For Click.
For Click.
With Adam Sandler.
With Adam Sandler.
Wow, that's awesome.
He doesn't go on big screen anymore. It's all Netflix.
That's all you can get.
Yeah, but when the movies
That reputation's been tainted.
Maybe he just doesn't want to work that much and he just is making just enough to like
and then when
keep his nest
when he
egg.
keeps that mustache on him, that's not a good look for him.
No. I'm not a big fan of mustaches.
Not a big look for him, at least.
No. Especially like the bushy one that like goes over the top lip. And it's like, how do you eat with that thing?
It's like a little filter for the food as it's going in.
Nice.
Adam Sandler.
He had some classics. Waterboy,
It's a good one.
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore.
Waterboy was filmed parts of it right here in Lake County.
Really?
Yeah. Right on Lakeshore. Where he's
Really?
riding on the lawnmower.
That was on Lakeshore?
You didn't know that?
No.
In Eustis? Yeah. We've had quite a few movies made in Lake County. Jeepers Creepers.
Didn't know that either.
Yeah, the first one. I was
remember
in
when
high
used
school
to-
when they filmed it because they did it on 44A. And the cat house is the old house that was out on 44A, but they bulldozed it because it was like an old rundown wooden house. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I heard that they were filming parts of The Walking Dead or a zombie movie or something out on 46A. Is it A, B, wherever they're putting the new highway? In one of those fields they were filming one of the
Really?
zombie films.
Huh.
The big old Hollywood and studios in Lake County. The whole county's a studio. Next to the meth labs.
Beautiful countrysides.
Beautiful
Right?
countryside.
Beautiful.
What else is going on?
Movies.
What other fun stuff do you have on your little questions that we got to ask?
I don't know.
Those were
What do
always.
you got?
What else did we come up with?
Here, you pull one up.
Okay, look, I'm going to scroll it and see where it stops. Okay.
Hold on, let's make sure we're still recording.
Oh, that's dumb. Oh, this one. What is a subtle way to ask someone their sexuality? You know, nowadays, I mean,
We're going there, huh?
Okay, let's
Just going right for the jugular?
Yeah, because you really don't know anymore.
Well, let's not go there. What is the best underrated video game you have ever played? We're gonna put Amber to sleep here.
I'm not a big gamer. I bought the kids a Switch. The Nintendo
How's that Switch going? Is it collecting dust somewhere?
No, they actually play it quite a bit.
Okay.
Steven and his kids are big into, well, not big into gaming, but they come over, they all get together and play. And they've been playing Mario. But, like, I like Mario Kart. And then we have Mario Party. And that's fun to play with, like, a group.
You know what the thing with Nintendo? They just keep bringing the same games over.
If it's not
know.
broke.
Well, and that's the thing with the...
If you make it better, then I don't
The
see what's
Mario-
the big deal.
The Mario, I don't know what it's called. But it's like...
Mario Maker?
No, it's like regular Mario, like old school Mario
It's the
Brothers,
same
basically.
games over and over.
But then you'll go and buy
reformat
FIFA
them
every year.
FIFA's fun.
So you're saying Smash Brothers isn't fun?
It's the same game over and over.
I didn't like Smash Brothers. It's like Mortal Kombat with Mario.
Yeah, that's the fun part about it.
All right, this is a question for the male audience out there.
That's a stupid question.
I'm gonna
That's
throw it out.
that's dumb.
No.
You know, the question is supposed to be for us, right? Not for the audience.
Okay, but what about children of porn stars? What is it like growing up with a parent that's a porn star? Hey, my mom's at work.
How could you even answer that?
Well, let's see what people are answering.
Okay, let's see what people are saying.
Oh, a buddy of mine's mom was a porn star for like 2 years in the 2000s. When he was still in high school, kids would make fun of him and watch the videos in front of him during lunch. He got into quite a few fights.
Oh, that would be brutal.
Let's see what else. In college, we lived next to a guy who said his mom had been a porn star. Even when drunk, he wouldn't tell us her name, but always claimed he didn't know who his father was, but assumed it was Ron Jeremy.
You know who Ron Jeremy is?
Who?
It's an
He's
old
a
porn
very
star, famous old,
famous-
yeah.
For like His
in the
force.
70s and 80s.
So he's like Johnny Sins.
Yeah.
He definitely looked a lot like him. Said the whole thing
He's like one of the ugliest dudes ever.
really messed him up. He was a sappy drunk and would go on and on about it if you let him start, which convinced most of us his story was true.
He just wanted sympathy. That sounds lame.
If you just press and hold, it'll get rid of the whole thread.
What else is there?
You see the paragraph, right?
Mm-hmm.
You need to put on your readers.
I can hold it down here and so you can see it.
There's another one.
These are people replying to that.
Oh.
Well, like, anybody can be a porn star now. Like,
Yeah.
you can make
Homemade porn.
homemade videos and post them on
There was a guy up in Kentucky that did that.
all kinds of websites.
Here's one right here. My cousin spent over $10,000 on video equipment. She was bankrupt 5 months later. She must not have been hot.
Well, the biggest thing is, like, porn is free now on
Yeah.
the internet. Like, why would you pay for porn? That's why there's not a lot of porn stars, like, making a whole lot of money now.
See, what a lot of them do is they set up, what do you call it, Patreon pages, where people have to pay money to see exclusive stuff.
Sounds like you researched this.
Yeah.
Were you making some extra money in college? I'm gonna tell your secrets from here.
Oh, that's a good one. We have red flags and green flags, but what would you consider a yellow flag when dating?
So that means like
Right in the
a
middle.
flag that kind of concerns you,
Yeah.
but keep going forward.
But you proceed with caution. That's
Yeah.
dumb. I'm not gonna.
If they pee the bed.
That's a bad sign. But
Maybe they have medical.
That's why it's a
issues.
maybe yellow flag.
What if they were drunk? Just drink like a fish. Or you go on a date and they pull out a big old pipe and go, here.
They just start talking about aliens.
I see aliens in the sky.
UFOs.
Those are UFOs. You see them? Here, come look at them.
Asteroids.
Holy
They start talking about asteroids. You better watch out. Proceed with caution.
Well, I know somebody who didn't proceed with caution. But let's move on.
I feel like that was directed at someone.
Like that was personal.
No, they're for me.
It really sucked to be that person, huh?
Oh, man. Oh, talking about aliens. If today it was announced that aliens exist, what is the first thing you do?
Get my tinfoil hat.
Oh, from, what was that movie with Mel Gibson?
Signs?
Signs.
Definitely invest in tinfoil hats.
Why tinfoil?
I don't know. Don't they like suck your brains out or something?
And they look like those crazy
They like
Martian-
blast your memory so you can't remember anything.
So how do you know? How do these people know they blast your memory or suck your brain out? And
Haven't you ever seen Men in Black?
they have zappers that kill those aliens. Oh, here's a good one.
What's your opinion on cargo shorts?
I don't know. I
Come on now, what is it?
love them. Huh?
You can put all your old man stuff in them.
That's I got pockets all over. See, if I run into
Your
an
ginger
alien, if
cream?
I run into an alien, I'm ready.
Your alien blasters
Yeah.
tucked in there.
That's stupid.
We need an Ask the Audience section.
What's the worst name you could give to a newborn?
Orange. A name of a fruit.
Mushroom.
Hey,
see
there's
the top
shroom.
comment?
What's the top? Somebody put down Walter.
Walter. Yeah, that would be inappropriate.
Walter.
Newborn.
Gary, Ned, Merlin, Gaylord.
Mr. Fokker.
Oh, Gaylord Fokker. Cletus.
Daddy's little squirt.
Daddy's little squirt.
Where when people name people like Guy, like, yeah.
Somebody's got Steve in there.
I know a few Steves. Steven.
Baby.
Foot fetish.
Chunky, Flushy tumor.
Sad thing is, there's probably like people legitimately that have names.
I'm sure there's some of them.
Keith.
Keith, Hitler.
I hate the name Nevaeh too. It's heaven.
Natea?
Nevaeh.
Nevaeh.
It's heaven spelt backwards.
Ooh, wait, we're getting deep here.
How lame.
You sound like Harry Carey.
Ooh.
Budweiser spelled backwards as me drunk. You know who Harry
There's
Carey
probably a
was?
kid out there somewhere that his name's Budweiser.
What was that? Billy D. Williams beer.
Colt 45.
That's my Colt.
I mean, I do know a cult, but
All right, let's not go there. Hey, what's a creative way to exit a conversation?
just walk away.
Yeah, you don't see anything. You go.
Every time. I'll be standing there talking to you and just turn the other way. And
Walk away.
What if you can't walk away though? Just sit there silently, stare into space.
We just got a silent moment here. Amber,
Yeah.
keep talking.
So the weather's nice today, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I
Is it
think
gonna rain
I
again
did that on
today?
purpose. Yeah, yeah.
I think we've exhausted our
Our slew of
questions.
questions.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good one here. All right, this is a good one. What is your favorite series to binge watch?
Right now is Handmaid's Tale
And you?
and 90 Day Fiancé.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
What is
I just-
that?
It's a animated show.
Is that like on Adult Swim? Like,
Yeah. It's
Oh, here's a good one. What smell do you hate that other people seem to enjoy?
ugh. I don't know.
grass, like freshly
Incense.
cut grass.
I hate incense.
You hate
Like
incest?
any incense?
Yes, because
What about like just regular air
if
freshener?
I walk into a house and I smell incense, I know they're potters, pot smokers.
Like just air freshener or like
Burning incense.
Yeah, those are gross. That's like so like 1992. Like people still burn incense.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they do. They sell the darn things.
You got to cover up the pot smell somehow.
Or the crack smell.
Crack has a smell.
I don't know. Oh, what have you loved so much that you had to buy multiple of it? I know what I would say. My cargo shorts.
I was
Same
gonna
place.
say I have certain like T-shirts that I find that I have to have in like 4 of them because they're so like soft and they fit me good.
And you, madam?
I guess clothes.
Hair gel.
Hair gel. Well, he lathers it on like.
You guys are all into your hair gel.
You know what? Don't pick on hair that looks good. All right. Most people wish they had hair like this.
They'd kill for this kind
Yeah.
of hair.
Because I go to my barber, he goes, man, you come in here every other week. I go, you know what? I'd rather have more than less.
I thought you had a lady that cut your hair.
Now I went to a barber now.
Oh. Do they do your face too?
Whatever I do, shave, anything. I mean, if you want, they'll
You're hairier than I think I've ever seen you.
Really?
Yeah, you're like have 5 o'clock shadow.
I didn't shave this morning. Can't shave on the weekends. Gotta get that face. Just like anything
have
else.
all those oils, like. Do you like-
Oils?
Yeah. I don't know.
What kind of oils?
Facial, like your.
All right, what does Stephen use, okay?
He has a
What-
beard.
Okay, but you talking about facial oils. I'm sure he puts something in that beard.
No,
to-
he doesn't. But it was really pokey this past week, and I'm like, you need to condition that thing. It's poking crap out of me.
Does he have dandruff in there? Does bears
No.
have dandruff?
Yes, I have known people that have like really bad like skin under their beard.
What if they got zits under those beards?
I don't know about zits, but
No.
I'm sure
I'm
it's
just asking
possible.
questions. You're living with
I
somebody
don't
who's got a beard.
like inspect it.
What was that?
You know,
I mean, it hides all the flaws on the face. So I mean, there's got to be zits and there's got to be
yeah,
boils.
like I've never seen
Any
his,
boils.
I've never
Boils.
seen his face.
Big old boils.
Jesus.
You know, ingrown hair turns into a boil.
Can.
Yes. So
Gets
does he have
infected.
anything?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. Well, I'm inquiring minds want to know.
He keeps saying that he wants to shave it to a goatee. I guess that's how he normally wears it during the summer. And he hasn't because I like his beard.
Just inspect, make sure what's going on.
I'll comb it and inspect
Take
it.
a video of it. Let's stick it in our next podcast.
The beard inspection?
The beard inspection.
So I'm trying to find the worst jokes ever. Just like stupid, but kind of make you laugh jokes.
Okay, you got any off the top of your head?
Alright, I got one. I pulled a muscle at Seafood Disco last week.
Okay, what about you? Nobody laughed.
I heard a funny one on the radio the other day.
What did you hear?
Why do blind people not go skydiving?
Why?
Because it scares the shit out of the seeing eye dog.
That's good.
Isn't that hilarious?
I don't have any.
I'm awful with jokes.
Are you?
Yeah, obviously.
No, you don't know how to say it. That's the problem. You know, most people who are jokesters, they know how to throw that punchline in. I'm not a jokester, so I don't know how to do it.
So a fish swims into a wall.
Uh-huh.
Then he says, damn.
It's kind of cute.
You don't get it, dude.
I do damn fish wall. That's the only wall they run into is the dam. I get it.
Must have taken your brain pills this morning.
Is there smoke coming out?
Don't lose them in the neighborhood, okay?
You tie one of those baby leashes around the
Oh, one of those backpacks.
Take me out for a walk.
Don't let them out in the neighborhood. It'll scare the neighbors.
You put one of those backpacks that kids wear at theme parks, where it's got the leash on the back of
That's
it.
like a monkey.
No, I can run the scooter nowadays. Where's Al? He's coming. That scooter's only going 5 miles an hour.
And then back up. Beep, beep, beep.
Run over some poor kid or two. I can see that happening. We need to go to a theme park one of these days.
We do.
We. Did you see the look he gave you? We. What are we, French?
Yes.
We.
We have SeaWorld passes, and we haven't used them in months, and I keep telling Harley is the only one I have this week, and I tried to get her to go this past week, but it was raining because I wanted to go after work because they have this new, like, summer Ignite the Night, whatever shows, the summer shows. in every night.
Every day, his game set. You know, we take an hour trip.
We took an hour drive to
Yes,
pull
right.
into the parking lot. We pulled into the parking lot, and the game got canceled.
Now, you can cancel that an hour before so we don't take that trip. You know that field's not going to be ready in an hour.
Especially how it's been raining lately.
Yeah.
Like all across.
I think we've had a lot of rain this year.
Yeah, I live on a dirt road now, and it's awful.
You're in the country, girl. You feel right at home.
Awful.
You feel right at home out there?
I do. I love it.
I was going to say something. I'm holding back. Anyway, that's good.
But now I have to like drive to town. That's the only thing.
Well, you'd like saying that. I'm driving to town.
Like I have to actually like make an effort to go into town.
I usually sometimes don't drive anywhere. I call him.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Can you get me lunch? Can you stop at the store for me?
We need milk.
Well, he's the only one who drinks milk, so.
Does the body good.
Need bread.
When I don't want to go, I don't go.
Yeah, you don't have anybody living with you now, right?
No,
So like, who makes dinner and stuff?
I do. Or we eat up. But I can cook. He knows I can
Yeah,
cook.
he can
I need dinner
throw the
ideas.
pots.
Yeah, I can throw the pot in half an hour. I'll have a dish. You'll be like, "Is there more? Is there more?"
I need new dinner ideas. I've been the one that cooks lately.
Are you bragging or complaining?
A little of both.
You're complaining. You had to think
I
about
don't
that.
like cooking. I have never done the whole domesticated thing very well.
Well, you're living with somebody. You better get used to it, woman.
Yeah.
And you know you're in the country now.
I've
You
never
know how
done it
women are in
very
the
well,
country.
but I cook mainly unless it's on the grill, and then he takes care of that. It's just easier for me. I get home first. It's easier for me to get started and do all
Then
that.
why are you complaining?
I'm not. I run out of ideas of what to make.
You
Food.
know, food. Google.
Well, I Google stuff too, but then it's like, this person's not gonna like this, and now I got 5 other people to learn their
You
habits.
just don't want to cook for all those people. I can
Well,
see.
and we're not all together all the time.
But you just don't want to cook.
I don't like cooking. Like, that's not my thing. It's never been my thing.
You're not a domestic person. Cleaning's not your thing. Cooking's not your thing. You don't lie about it. Don't tell me it is, because I know better.
No, I don't like doing any of that
That's
stuff.
domestic. That's what a housewife does.
I'm not a housewife, though.
You're a working housewife.
I know. And it's
So?
hard to balance all. That's where I think my struggle is it's hard to balance all of that and still keep myself happy.
The she shed's going to be a storage shed. Yes.
That's where we're gonna hide
You know why?
behind
Because
it.
you'll be too busy cleaning and cooking and.
No, I think I have a good balance of like having.
Should I roll my eyes now or later?
And because I'm not like always cooking and cleaning. That's not
I don't
what
see you
do.
doing that all the time anyway. I mean, if you told me that, I'd be a liar.
No, I have a good balance. I mean, I'd really rather be outside, like tending to the animals and stuff.
So where in all this is going to be, how are you going to fit painting into this busy
Oh, I'll make
schedule?
time. I have
We'll
to,
keep up with
'cause
your
that's-
agenda.
Yeah. Well, my goal really is, it has been for the last couple of years, is to get a couple paintings into some sort of show or do like the art alley thing that Mount Dora has a couple times a month.
And
And I just haven't. I haven't dedicated enough time to it.
yeah, it's hard when you're working and working at home, working at work.
It's hard to find that balance.
Yeah. But that's a
It's
woman's
life.
thing.
It's life.
Yeah, well, most women are used to that. And I'm not trying to be sexist or anything, but that's how men expect it. I'm a single guy, so I have nothing to do with any of that. I cook, clean, and I'll do all that myself.
Well, and that's what I think my thing too.
And
is
this guy too.
I'm used to doing everything myself. So then you get somebody else in there that's like does things differently. So it's hard to be like,
Hey,
not be crazy.
You're living in the same house. You better be on the same page. You moved in, my dear.
So we're still finding our balance, but it's been
Finding
good.
our balance.
Overall, it's been really good.
You look happy, which is good.
The
Don't
kids
you
are
think
happy.
that again? That hesitation when you
They-
answer those,
Yeah.
it's instant.
I always process my thoughts before.
All that stuff should be instant. When you're, hell yeah, I'm happy. I've never had it this good.
I've never really had it this good.
You had, what's his name? What was his name?
Who?
Your ex?
Who? No, I've really never had it this good. So I
He's
am
gonna
happy.
drive me nuts till I remember his name.
Todd?
Not
He doesn't have a name, and he doesn't need to have a name.
the name that we don't speak around here.
He who shall not be named.
Isn't that from Harry Potter?
Yeah, I think so.
That would be nuts. Well, you know, Simon Says, you're not going to remember the name. I finally it dawned on me.